Today's kids are spending more than 7 hours a day plugged into some sort of technical device and only 7 minutes a day enjoying the great outdoors. So how can parents get their kids to unplug and enjoy some fun in the sun? Well, natural living expert Sarah Snow has the answer. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Nikki. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you as well. I love this subject. I want to get kids motivated. So how would you recommend motivating kids to get off the couch and get outside?
Well, that's a great question, and sometimes it's exactly what it takes is some motivation. It's not enough to just point kids to the door and say, go have fun. Some kids need a little bit more structured activity than that. We know that kids today spend 50% less time outside than they did just 20 years ago. So it's something that I feel as a mom, I feel very passionately about, that we as parents need to take an active role in pointing our kids to the door and getting them outside, enjoying the fresh air and the sunshine.
Yeah, I mean, when you look back, don't you think some of your happiest memories were the times you spent playing outside? I know I can say that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I remember summertime, because I remember that summer was full of this just like adventure. You got to go outside and have such a good time. And you know, especially when you live in climates where all year round it's not sunny. Summertime is really something to look forward to. So hopefully we can help kids capture those memories.
Definitely. So what are some low cost or free activities that parents can do with their kids?
Well, yeah, this is really important. So I created the 101 Days of Summer Play Guide. It's 101 different tips, different ideas that you can use with your kids outside. But they're not costly tips. They're not even, they don't even take like a full afternoon. Just simple things like, here's some sidewalk chalk. Now go draw funny drawings on the sidewalk for the neighborhood kids to see. Or here's a bucket and a list. Go do the scavenger hunt around the neighborhood. Or have a water balloon fight. Run through the sprinkler. Make popsicles. Make a wind chime using old silverware. Crafty things, active things, 101 different ideas to keep your kids busy all summer long.
That is so cool. I love this idea, and I'm sure you have some personal favorites. What are some of those?
Well, you know, I have a 2-year-old daughter, so it's all about how things smell and how things feel. So it's great when I can take her to a farmer's market, for example, so she can smell and see all these different colors. Or to take her to a farm where she can actually touch the animals and smell the different smells that happen on a farm. But just, you know, simple things like taking a walk, taking a bike ride, going to the park, swinging on the swing, going down the slide with her. I think it's important for us as parents to be active with our kids also, rather than sitting on the sidelines and just letting them play, which is great sometimes also. I think that our kids need to feel free that they can explore on their own, but when they're starting to look a little bored, jump in and play with them.
It's a good point. You don't want to just be a spectator to your child's life. You want to be a participant. I mean, I think that's a great point. So what are some of the things that parents need to think about when they're spending all day outdoors with the kids? Because I know there's certain elements and factors.
It's really important that we keep our kids properly hydrated, that they have water available to them, that they know it's okay to go chill out for 5 minutes in a shade under a tree and to cool off a little bit, that their eyes are properly protected. This is an important one, I think, that they're wearing a hat or sunglasses so the glare is not bad on their eyes, and that they are really properly protected with sunscreen. The best way to apply your sunscreen is 30 minutes before you even walk out the door, so it has a chance to penetrate your skin before you even head outside. And then make sure you're reapplying it every 2 hours, especially if you're going to be outside all day long. I partnered up with Banana Boat on this 101 Days campaign because they're launching a new sunscreen called Natural Reflect, and it's a great sunscreen that I feel so good about, one that I feel totally comfortable with putting on my small child. There's a baby one, a kid's one, and then an adult version as well.
I like Banana Boat because they're great. It's a great moisturizer, but it always smells really good too. It smells like vacation, Banana Boat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love it. Well, and I want to mention,
it's a brand that people know and they trust, so it's great that they've come out with the Natural Reflect. It's just another option, especially for today's concerned parents. Yeah,
and you know, Sarah, I wanted to mention to you, I don't know if you realize, here in Albuquerque, we're in such a high altitude, we get dehydrated very easily, and you know, you get dry, and you also have to deal with all that sun because we do have a lot of sunshine here. So these are such great tips that I know, especially here in New Mexico, we could be using absolutely, not only in the summer, but really all year long.
All year round.
And where can we go for more information?
Go to facebook.com/bananaboatbrand and then look for the 101 Days of Summer Play tab on Facebook. Once you get there, you can take the pledge and say, yes, I'm going to get my kids outside this summer. Every person who takes the pledge will trigger a donation of a bottle of sunscreen to the Hole in the Wall Gang, which is Paul Newman's camp for critically ill children. So it's a great way to commit to getting your kids outside this summer and to also give back. And once you're on that site, you'll find those tips starting Memorial Day weekend. Every week we'll give you another week's worth of tips to get you through those 101 days of summer.
That is perfect. Sarah, thank you so much. Great advice.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And we'll be right back.